Now I want to show you how to work with images, how to place images, how to change the images, crop them differently, and also to make the text wrap around the images. Sometimes you'll also see that I'm swapping or changing my preview of the document. I do that by just clicking the W to swap between those two previews. But I want to place an image, and I do that by selecting rectangle frame, and I drag a frame, and then I can just click Command D for placing image, and I just select an image. And right now, if I have the black tool or the black arrow selected, you can see that I can either select the image and move it around. I can also just grab these little handles in the corners and thereby actually changing the size of my image if I want to. And I can also select the white arrow and thereby actually moving the image around inside of the frame. You might also sometimes experience that when the image is coming in or being imported, it's not filling out the frame. So now with the image selected, you can see that I have these two signs. I used them before actually in the last tutorial. This is two shortcuts to filling out the frame proportionally. So for example, if I have an image and it's coming in, it's imported and it's looking like this, but I want it to fill out the whole frame, I could just click on one of these. Maybe I want to place my image inside of my text. I do that by taking the image and placing it on the text like this. Right now you can see that it is covering the text, and I don't want that, so I make sure that I have the panel called Text Wrap open. And actually I think I have it open already. Yeah, Text Wrap. Otherwise you can find it under Window here. And there you have different options. The first one is no text wrap. The second one is wrap around a bounding box. So it's just a rectangle wrap. And what you can see is happening now is that my text is wrapping around my image. If I move it up, it's going down. If I move it in the middle, it will be in the middle. Sometimes it can actually be important to also to set the margins around the wrapped image to, for example, 2 in this case, so that I'm sure that I always have a little space on above and below the image. If I wanted to, I could also wrap around a shape, and actually InDesign is a pretty good program also for drawing. And let's say that I have a shape. So right now I'm drawing a shape, and you can draw exactly the same way as you draw when you draw inside of Illustrator. Now I have a shape, you can see it lying here. I could either fill it with color, but I don't want that. But I could easily use InDesign for also drawing models or infographics. But now I just want to fill my shape with an image. So I again select Command D, or just go to File, Import. Oh no, I choose Place. And then I go and find my image. Maybe I'll take another one like this one, and I'll just fill it proportionally so it's getting smaller. And now you can see I have this funny picture. If I wanted text to wrap around, then I'll choose this one instead. And there again you can see I need to actually make sure that my text is not colliding with the image, so I'm just setting the margin a little bit higher to 4. This is not looking very beautiful, but that's the way to work with shapes and text around shapes. I think I would keep text around shapes like this to a minimum when I'm doing layouts, but you might have some specific reasons for doing it at some point.